Cooking with Gratitude show. I am grateful for you. I'm grateful for this audience. Today's show is all about having the freedom to explore different takes on traditional holiday recipes. I know you have some of your traditional favorites, but I love when you can sprinkle in something different. And our next guest is a cultural tastemaker. In fact, Esquire called him a food prophet. He's also a James Beard award-winning cookbook author, and he's here with his latest book, The Simple Art of Rice. Please welcome for the first time in person, but I've known him for a long time, our friend, Chef J.J. Johnson! Hey!
How are you?
Handsome, my friend. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Oh, my gosh.
What's up? What's up,
Welcome.
everybody? Come on.
You look so handsome. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You know, I mean, you are the embodiment, though, of gratitude and journey because of your roots. I mean, you have one side of the family, Puerto Rican, Barbados.
Yes.
The other side of the family, and I just have the list here. This is your dad's side. North Carolina, Georgia, Mississippi. I
Yeah.
mean, you should run for president.
No.
You hit every state.
You know, that's what my grandmother said from North Carolina when I was growing up. She came on a church bus from North Carolina to Harlem at 16, never went back.
Wow.
Yeah. And she used to say as a kid, you should run, I think you could run for president one day.
When you were a kid?
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I want to do that now.
Well, you're the president of food. I mean, I love that you've been called a food prophet. That's a big, I mean...
Yeah, I appreciate whoever writes those things about me. I appreciate it. I've never thought about doing anything else, Tamron, than cooking food my whole life. Aww. But I'm very thankful that people want to eat my food in my restaurants, read my cookbooks, or come on here with you and cook.
Oh, well, I love you.
So,
you know I've loved you for a long time. Now, the recipe that you are preparing for us today, again, I want people with our show of gratitude to always open your mind because there's nothing more fun than showing up for Thanksgiving dinner with something different and everyone, you become the focus because they're like, oh, what did you bring?
Correct.
Like I brought Chef JJ's shrimp perloo.
Yes.
That's what you're making.
So I'm making shrimp perloo, Charleston shrimp perloo.
Charleston shrimp perloo.
So I believe rice is culture.
Yes, it is.
And we're always thinking about what else to bring to the Thanksgiving table.
Right.
And normally you'll bring just some basic old white rice.
Yeah.
But this year I want you to bring something different.
Wow.
So I feel like seafood should be on the table. This is something really simple. This is some onions and some bacon going. Now, if you don't eat bacon, you could substitute some turkey bacon, beef bacon. You could pull out the bacon, but this is traditional.
Okay.
And then I put the rice in here and I toast it like popcorn. So there's some Carolina Gold rice.
Carolina Gold.
Then some garlic powder. Grab some of the spice, white pepper.
Okay.
Thyme, fresh thyme.
All right.
A little bit of salt. And then throw those tomatoes in.
Tomatoes.
You throw them in, go.
Okay.
I know you like to eat,
I
but we're gonna get you cooking here.
Listen, I've known Chef JJ for a long time. We had such fun here in New York at the New York Food and Wine Festival. He did a whole hip hop 50 cook party, and their iced tea was there. Rev Run was there.
You were there.
Well, thank you.
Angela Yee.
Angela Yee was there. DJ Cassidy. So we're eating and hanging out. It was a huge cookout. Thank you for that.
No, it was
phenomenal.
great. So I like to steam it out. Appreciate it. I like to get those tomatoes cooking, but once those tomatoes are cooking, you add in your stock. Now, this is
what stock do you use
This is some chicken stock here. So what I know how to measure rice really well, but this is measured out. If you are just trying to make the perfect pot of rice,
please tell us.
What you do is, remember, rice grows in size, so you need the right size pot. And then, not on the heat, you take your third finger, put it on top of the rice, and then bring that liquid right to that first knuckle. Put the top on. Oh, yes. Give me that yes.
Yeah.
Put the top on. And you just let it cook 22 minutes, 22 to 25 minutes to be done. Now, don't be shaking up the pot.
Right.
Don't be stirring it like pasta.
Right. That looks beautiful. I mean, I could serve that alone.
And then I'm going to take my shrimp.
Oh.
Look how big. Look at this beautiful shrimp here, right?
That's a Tamron Hall season 5 size shrimp. That's right.
Treat yourself. And then you just place these right on top, right?
Okay. All right.
And that last 5-6 minutes of the rice,
we'll steam cook the shrimp.
We'll steam cook the
All right,
shrimp.
we're gonna steam cook the shrimp.
Right
We're gonna
here.
finish it off. When Chef JJ comes back, he's gonna show us one of his favorite appetizers. I'm gonna taste this. We've got so much more after the break. with gratitude, and I'm grateful for my friend Chef JJ Johnson. Y'all hollering out Chef JJ, yes, bringing the flavors and tradition all over the world for our holiday table. Before we took the break, he was showing us his shrimp perloo, which we'll finish in a few minutes, but he has a favorite appetizer.
Yes.
And I am looking at this appetizer now. I see rice. Are these
collard greens?
Collard greens?
Yes. You know, I'm a big collard
I eat collard greens.
I love collard greens.
Yes, that's what I
love
eat.
them in so many forms.
Yeah.
I love them raw.
Oh, you eat them raw?
Yep, like in a salad.
Yeah.
I love them like your mama's cook them.
That's what I do. My mama's collard greens.
I like them sauteed or in a wok like we do at my restaurant Field Trip.
I love that.
But here, this is a take on the traditional dish that you would see in Armenian culture.
Oh.
Where they would wrap the grape leaves around it, right?
But in this case, you use
I'm using collard greens, yes.
I love it.
And the quick step here is basically, this is something you could do the day before. In this pan, I have some ground beef, onions, garlic, a bunch of aromatics here. And you could cook this 2 days beforehand.
Love that.
Right? Put it in your fridge, put it in a container.
Okay.
And then the day that you're ready to roll your collard greens, you have some boiling water here, we call blanching water.
Okay.
Okay? And you need to make sure you season your water really well with a lot of salt.
Yes.
Right?
People don't do that enough. I think people don't realize that.
You gotta season this. I say it needs to taste like the ocean. All right? Don't tell your doctor I said that.
I won't.
All right? And then you kind of drop your collard greens in here really quickly, just to blanch them. And
blanch them, okay.
And the reason why I'm blanching them is gonna take off some preservatives, so it's gonna make it very pliable.
Okay.
Right? We're gonna put it in there for just a couple seconds. Over
Gonna
here I
shock
have
it in the
shocking
water?
water. Again, salt.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You gotta put the salt here.
Oh, my goodness.
Because if you don't, the salt that's in the greens here or whatever you're shot will get pulled right out into the water. It will taste like nothing.
Oh.
And you kind of just
Look
take
at you
them
with
out.
the science of salting. That's amazing.
And
Okay.
you just put it right in here.
Okay.
And also, when you shock it, it's gonna keep that nice, bright green
I love
color
that.
where you have this.
Okay. Beautiful.
Okay. And then, now we're gonna roll these. So in here I have my rice. And this could be any rice. This is your leftover rice that you mix in with that ground beef and then some shredded collard greens in there. And then you just put it.
So you shred the collard greens and you use it as your wrap.
Correct.
Okay.
Exactly.
Nice.
And then I stick this in here.
Okay.
And when I was making this dish
boy.
for the, you could do this.
I don't know.
All right, go
Let
ahead.
me
You do
see.
it. You go ahead. I'll stand over
Oh
there.
boy.
You got
Okay.
it.
This is just an excuse to show off my manicure. Go ahead now.
All right. It's looking good. It's looking good,
Okay,
though.
okay.
Pull right here at the top.
All right.
And then once you have this, now you just keep going.
Go. Oh, like roll it.
Yeah.
Oh, just kind of like, okay.
And this is a great dish to do in the kitchen with your family.
I like this.
Right? You have your kids do this.
Oh, look at that. It just rolls right,
Right?
in.
Rolls right
and it's
in.
not breaking because
No.
you just blanched it.
Correct.
Okay, good.
And then what I have here is a beautiful steamer basket.
Oh, so you steam them. Oh, that's the
Correct.
finish. Okay.
Right. And I know everybody has this like fancy tool in their house that they just sit there and you're like, well, I don't know what to do with it. Well, you can use this to steam your vegetables, but in this case, you lay the beautiful collard greens right in here.
How long do you steam them for?
Just till it gets nice and warm in
And
the
this
middle.
is the finished product?
That's the finished product.
Oh, wow.
But over here,
Okay.
if you don't have the steamer basket,
Right.
you could put it right on the bottom of the pan with some collard greens and a plate on top. You ready to eat?
I'm ready to taste.
You ready? Okay, here we
and
go.
I'm
Hold on,
like,
here we go. Here
what
we go.
is
I got
happening
you.
here?
Hold on.
Oh, where's my shrimp?
Don't worry, I'm here. I'm here for you. Don't worry, Tamron.
I'm doing this for the people. They want me to taste.
Look at the shrimp.
Oh
Look
my
at this
gosh.
shrimp. Hold on, this is your plate here. You want how many shrimp you want? 1, 2?
I'll take one. Can I have a fork? Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna taste both. This is delicious. So this is your favorite go-to. Do you serve the wraps room temperature? How do you serve them?
I serve them room temperature. I don't want to pull them right out the pot, but yeah, you could go right in for it, just like that.
That's delicious.
Let me grab one now.
If you're in New York City, be sure to get one of JJ's rice bowls at his restaurant, Field Trip in Harlem, Morningside, or at Rockefeller Center. The simple art of rice is available now. I'm trying to let this dish cool down.
No worries.
Oh, it's smoky.
Oh, it's good from the bacon, right?
Bacon. Guess what? I'm gonna take another bite while y'all celebrate, because you're going home with a copy of Chef JJ's book.